They're not sneaky. They're just misunderstood. Get over her. A bunch of the rear seat stuff.
Okay.
PAL
works well as long as you don't see a full crowd, I guess.
PAL works well, but I've also heard Lata say that VSL High, when you see them, like if you see them, VSL High works better. PAL for when they're a little further away and you can't quite see them yet. And then VSL High when you do see them. I don't know. That's what he says. He knows more than I do, so I just listen to that shit.
And that's more than I know too, so good enough for you.
Well, because PAL is 15 nautical miles, VSL High and low are 5, so you don't want to have it in there all the time. So PAL, it works out most of the time, mostly anyways. But if you're trying to truly min-max, then once it's closer, VSL High is your best bet. But the thing you got to worry about with VSL High is that the little tracking box goes up higher than what your HUD you can see in your HUD, but it is actually scanning that high. So you got to kind of have some faith that it is scanning higher than you're like, oh, I can't see it anymore, but it is there.
Yeah. So is VSL the 10-mile one or the 5-mile one?
VSL High and Low, I believe, are the 5 nautical mile ones.
That's not that useful for sparrows then, but it's good for getting Sidewinder walk.
Yes. Well, yeah. I don't think does the Sidewinder radar slave though?
I think it does, yeah.
Okay. If that does, then yeah, that's what's. I should ask one of those guys about it. We need to protect these ships at all costs, I think. All right. I think I'm gonna check the sun level here, and I'm gonna take off in a fucking Huey here. Oh, that's the problem, Zick. I don't think there's a FARP in 612, right? That screws me up. 511 or 612. Alright, 712. 612. Oh, did you get... Typical. It's what they need. It's what they need to counter what we have. They have to be powerful because of how good we are.
What needs to be powerful because of how good what?
What, the L-39? The Albatross?
What about it?
Kodak was saying that he put like 100 rounds into one of them and still nothing happened.
Yeah. That's happened before. I find it amusing. People are complaining about the A4's damage model. I shot the Frog earlier this week. It took like 3 shells. The thing fell apart. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky, but
yeah, Frog is typically pretty powerful, but I've also heard that although the damage model on the fish bed is very busted, that if you can somehow hit the wings reliably, the wings fall off pretty reliably and then it'll crash from that. But again, that's like, how do you hit that when you're, you know,
yeah,
that's like a high aspect shot, you know. Oh yeah, it learned it from its older brother.